Howdy, folks.
Hey.
Hello. Big sigh. Yawning over there?
Who, me? No,
Yeah,
I was
you-
breathing out.
No. So you're only allowed to breathe in. You're not allowed to breathe out.
Oh. I don't know if I could do that.
Impossible. Yeah. Already gonna click my gear warning. I do not want to hear that the whole flight.
You're in a seminar again, right?
Yep.
I first thought I'd bring the 207, but then I saw Silky in the RV14, and I thought, okay, what the hell?
RV.
I'm not so sure about these short grass runways with an RV tail dragger, but we'll see.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, plowing the ground.
What did I say? Feel good for my landing with the
27
Tomahawk.
or 28, something
I think I
very
was
low.
like 28 feet per minute at Cheat
Wow.
Island.
Wow. I've never flown into Cheat Island before.
You have to download it.
Yeah, it's Kev's thing, isn't it?
There's another one now as well.
Oh.
There's payware and a freeware. I have the freeware.
Hmm.
What Cheat Island?
Cheat Island. It's in like Virginia or West Virginia or something like that. Wolf's got the zoomies going on over there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time to go. Holy crap. We waiting on anybody?
9.
9. Oh.
I'm eating my toast. I'll be there in a second.
Okay.
Bon appetit.
Go on some laps. It's been a while since I've been in this thing.
Yeah, but the Seminole is, I think it's very harmless, isn't it?
Pretty much. But I've got a 16 knot tailwind and she's not liking it.
Yeah, it's a little blustery.
That's why I'm on this side of the runway.
Got an 18 knot crosswind, so it doesn't really matter which way I go.
Yep. 18 knot crosswind. But Yeah, I had 22 knot headwind with that Tomahawk, and it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have like a 7-degree nose down pitch at 100 knots. I'm like, I think that needs to get adjusted.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Suki, oh, thanks.
Glad I could make it.
I decided to copy you when I saw you in the RV14.
I switched to a 10, but okay.
What? I hate you.
Oh,
Spaceballs.
What's with you, man?
a little iffy, but we'll go.
Oh,
with it.
look, you fell for it again.
Okay. Maybe okay?
Ah, god damn it. I'm already having problems today.
Alright. Yeah, sure.
How many people are still on the ground?
Me and Silky.
Most of us. Well, I mean,
Uh,
I'm basically in ground effect.
I lost
if that counts.
everybody.
Okay.
I lost the entire server.
Nope. Still see you.
Just flight sim things.
Yeah, I had to reinstall my gaming services today again.
Yep, I just lost.
Wouldn't let me into the sim.
Yeah, that's if you don't have a lot of marketplace purchases, I'd recommend maybe going through Steam for 24. But
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, but first I want to see how that impacts the marketplace, because I have quite a few things in from the marketplace.
yeah, no, I get it for sure.
I mean, I would expect them to
Okay.
be independent, but then this is Microsoft.
Right.
But some fuel. Fuel, please.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
78.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you Steam people can also buy stuff over the marketplace, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so it should be independent, but yeah.
Well, I remember when Rexpo did the whole switch over because he absolutely could not get into his flight sim anymore, and he had to basically rebuy all his stuff on the marketplace that he had bought.
Pain in the dick.
Yeah.
It's
But yes,
ridiculous.
it should be just linked to your, right? It should, like, all your purchases and everything should just simply be linked to your Microsoft account, but they treat them as separate for whatever reason. And I don't know, because, like, when you buy stuff through the marketplace on Steam, you have to basically use Steam's, like, you go, okay, I want to purchase this. Right, and then it opens up a separate window in Steam, basically,
Holy
and
fuck, what's with this crosswind? Sorry.
You have to basically do all the transactional stuff through Steam, like adding like
okay, yeah,
money
that's
to
probably
your wallet or whatever it is, and then basically go, okay, I approve this purchase, and then it goes back to the marketplace and downloads it. So
that's probably the difference, because if you do it directly via Xbox, then you just click on it and it asks me, are you sure? Then yeah, basically that's it. So
right,
probably,
yeah.
So it feels a little bit more comfortable, but then yeah.
Yeah, I feel good. The crosswind is gnarly. Even I was having a little bit of trouble with it in the big old boo.
A little bumpy.
Hey. What the hell?
RV seems to be doing fine so far.
That's good.
Dark wolf. Woof.
What?
Just saw you smash into the ground and possibly again.
I'm having some flight control issues.
Oh,
God, 23 knots. This wind sucks.
oh.
Oh, but I can't complain because it's running so smooth.
It's odd. I only have 10 knots. Are you on live weather?
Yeah, I'm in 25 knot crosswind. I'm flying sideways.
Well, I do have a crosswind, but it's 6 to 7 knots for me. Odd.
You sure you've got live weather on?
Yeah. Let me check.
I've got
Oh,
26
I'm-
FPS.
Yeah, I'm
Suck
at
on
28
that.
now.
I mean, I've been in this. I loaded it.
Knots, eh?
I'm talking what that thing shows me, and I'm pretty sure it's knots in the RV. And
Yeah,
what is it? The G3X thingy
Yeah.
there? That's knots.
Yeah,
Actually says knots, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's knots.
it's jumping around a lot. To be fair, like I'm seeing anywhere from like 8 to like 18. So
All right, everybody's
It's
up.
10 max.
I should close my doors so my wife doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
hear me.
Feel good. I've got 26 FPS, so suck on those ducklings. I don't know how to finish it.
More than twice the nerd you are right now. I've got 67 FPS, 4K at ultra. Oh my god, it's just, it's so good. It's so
I hate
good.
you.
I know.
What's
I'll
your
cop it.
terrain LOD set to?
200?
Oh, okay.
Should I even say anything?
No, Silky, you shut your mouth.
Don't ruin this for me, Silky.
I'm just gonna say I'm in VR. That's all.
Yeah.
Stay there in your own little fantasy world.
Yeah, I probably should turn my terrain LOD down a little bit. I think I'm running at like 375.
I mean, can you tell much of a difference?
It does push the rendering distance out a bit. Here, where there's so many trees and stuff like that, it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
all that much. I notice it more like doing stuff up in Alaska and things like that, where you can see, you know, textures and things like that on the mountains further away. And if you push the render distance out further, you don't get as much pop in. But somebody said that if you the anti-stropic filtering has a bit to do with that too. Yeah, and so
Yeah,
if you
absolutely. It
like-
makes textures clearer when viewed on an angle. They look less
Right.
Yeah.
blurred.
so I've got mine set to 16x, but it's always been that way. So, but I guess the sim itself doesn't do a good job of it. So what you do is you set the filtering in the NVIDIA control panel, and then you basically through the game profile, like you set a profile up for the game specifically, and that's where I have like basically forced settings. But the only one I've heard of that's really kind of an issue sometimes is vertical sync and anti-stropic, whatever filtering, anti-stropic filtering.
No, yeah, whatever.
It's better to set it in the control panel and then basically set it in the sim to off But aside from that, I don't know. It seems like the FPS tweaks and shit like that literally change every time there's a new driver, so I've stopped chasing it as much as I used to.
Very good. What plane are you in?
Same as Dark.
Oh,
The Seminole.
Okay.
Seminole.
Looks like we're flying into some rain.
Yep. I am also seeing that. And it's worrying.
I mean, it's better than flying around Nebraska yesterday. There was like, I don't even know how many tornadoes blew through that state yesterday. It's crazy.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's lots of video out there, some massive tornadoes.
I hadn't heard anything in the news, but
Yeah.
you only hear about American weather here if it's really bad or if there's nothing else of interest in the news for us. So, so it's a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, no.
We should have hit up Nebraska today.
Yeah.
Dome chasing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In these planes, yeah, I enjoy it.
Oh, looks good.
Looks like the apocalypse right now. That thing was fucking hundreds of meters wide.
We had a little tiny land spout here in Utah on Thursday,
Right.
I think.
Yeah, Thursday.
Looks like it blew across Iowa too. There's seeing some pictures on Reddit, some massive funnel clouds and tornadoes on the ground in Iowa. Yeah, I mean these things, the ones that I'm seeing on Reddit, like these things look like they're like at least a couple miles wide at the base. Easy.
Crazy.
I don't know if they've said exactly what the rating was on these ones, but at least not yet, anyway.
These are what they call the Finger Lakes.
Yes. These are the Finger Lakes.
But this isn't Hamptons, hey.
Hamptons? No.
No.
That's a lot further east, yeah? But still
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah, it's
The Hamptons,
like?
I think, are New York City.
I think it's kind of like in like upper, is it in upper New York State, kind of, or away from the city? I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is away from the city.
Yeah.
We're leaving them for dead, Wayland.
Yeah. Slowing
What's your,
up.
what's your ground speed? I've got 102. Quite slow.
104 actually, and I'm slowing down. So
I'm at 177 trying to catch up.
What are you in? Don't say VR.
No.
RV10.
Right.
Yeah, every 10s. Nice and quick.
10 isn't. Is it 10 faster than a 14? I thought they were about the same.
I think they're about the same.
The numbers
They're pretty
indicate that they
close.
would be faster, right?
I think not.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
I may switch up though to NX at midway.
I'm having way too much fun in the monster, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I don't have the monster loaded yet, unfortunately. It'd have to be the regular one.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, once well, I don't think that Ray has any plans to, well, they've obviously got their plates full at the moment, right? So I don't think he has any plans to implement an outside controller, like a secondary 430 or something like that, because with
Probably
the new,
unlikely.
with the new G3X Touch, you don't have you can't do like approaches and things like that. Like you can dial an ILS, right? But you can't do like a RNAV approach and stuff like you can like in it right now. It works basically like the real unit does, unless you have an external controller. So if you had like a secondary GPS unit in there, you could use that as to cross feed that information to it. But
Gotcha.
which I've seen some really awesome like IFR panels, like setups that Cub Crafters is doing, but maybe the guys over at somebody over, wow.
What are the flap speeds for this freaking thing? I know they're written down somewhere.
They on like a sticker inside the cockpit or something somewhere?
Yeah, I just can't remember where I saw them last time.
One of the guys over there, he did do a panel conversion, an analog conversion for the NX. I don't know if he's finished it yet, but it was looking pretty good.
Wait, was that not it? On
What?
like on the head by the throttle up on top? On like the, oh, I'm watching your stream, so it's lagging.
No, it's the
On,
approved
like, the
flap
bulkhead,
settings,
right.
but not the max operating speeds. Like gear shows 120 knots, but it doesn't show a flap speed.
That gear's good for at least 250.
74.
Mm.
I am not gonna make that strip anymore. I was too busy looking for the flap speeds.
I see that DC-4 up in Alaska.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Oh, there
was
they are.
crazy.
Oy.
Where the hell I'm at? Is that just, was that a waypoint? Whoa, hello.
I've been hanging with you through all the mess turns. That was pretty fun.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I've just been messing around. I just
Yeah,
wasn't paying
you're
attention.
busy back there.
I rolled it over to kind of take a look out the top to see where people were, and all of a sudden it was like you went right over the top.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be close.
That's funny. Where are we at here? Get back on course.
We got flap speeds are right there. Okay, 165's first knob. 119 is second, and then 120 is third and fourth.
Boy, that guy's. I guess it does land pretty slow. Shit.
Only flight
Why?
I can't see nobody still.
Oh, well, fucking say something. I'll invite you to a group. Hang on.
I said something like a long time ago.
Yeah, but you're very quiet again.
There you go. Done.
Thank you.
I see you and 9 behind me, so it's one-sided.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I know. It's the joys of Microsoft again.
Yeah. As always.
Ooh.
That work, Doc?
Yep, everyone's coming in now.
So weird.
It's like it just kicks you out of the instance.
Yeah, it's so odd. Well, but it doesn't work like instancing though, because you
Yeah.
would think if it like kicked you out of the instance, like no one would be able to see you either.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
I'm gonna have to juice up now, since I'm so far behind.
No, you're back there with 9.
It's
And so
weird.
deep.
I don't think I
9
really
is
count
the-
because I'm always at the back.
I was at the back last week.
Well, I'm behind everybody, so.
It's odd. These flights, I'm usually in the front, but if we do the Mediterranean, I'm usually the last one out. So can't get it right one way or the other.
Wiggity wiggity.
Ben Yan. What can you tell us about a
Yan.
dart?
Well, my knowledge of it is actually before they upgraded it to a paved airstrip.
Okay.
Because when my stepdad flew out of it, it was a single grass strip in a bunch
Interesting.
of trees, and I never knew exactly how the heck we got off the ground and out of the way of the trees in a lightly loaded what was that? Probably a 152 or 172. Probably. I think we flew up in a Skyhawk at least once out there. And so like I said, my knowledge predates what this is. But I have flown into here in the sim a few times.
Cool.
Was it KSSN? This one here?
No, KPEO.
Oh,
It's on the other side of the
water.
lake. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No,
God.
I've driven.
What's interesting is this
Yes.
KSSN is not on little nav maps for me.
Oh, really? Weird.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm not watching the little map, but you would think it would be. It looks like it's a pretty
I
decent
mean,
sized
it's pretty
little
well
airport.
established, decent, yeah.
Right.
I have
Oh, we should have
vacation
flown the
down.
Senecas to land at Seneca.
Nah.
What good is a Seneca if you don't see anything from off the ground because of these huge engine ports? Oh boy.
I have vacationed on a couple of these lakes in rental cabins. This is a really pretty area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I bet.
There was one morning me and my stepdad went out on the boat and the lake was completely glass.
Yeah.
No wind, no nothing. Just
That's awesome.
6, 7 o'clock in the morning, full bore, 40 miles an hour in a boat.
Nice.
The haze.
Oh, this looks pretty through here.
Yeah.
The god rays, and we're in like a gap of rain right now.
Mm-hmm.
What have you picked for halfway today? Buffalo?
Roughly it is, what is that? 95 New York, NY?
Fisher, just before it.
Yep.
Righto. I think this is going to be the closest we've got so far to where I live.
Probably, yeah.
How is this over here? What are these three? These smokestacks, or what the fuck is this? I think they're smokestacks.
There's a lot of factories and stuff out here.
Hey, update my flow. An update is available.
Oh. Yeah.
Or will I go months and months without updating and then I'll be 30 versions behind like last time?
Right. Well, months and months, you should be in a 24 at that point.
Oh yeah.
There was actually Penyan is where I discovered a derelict Skymaster
Oh, really?
Interesting.
just sitting on the grass, like on its belly. Nothing inside of it, windows out of it, just completely derelict.
I've found a couple planes like that around rural Wisconsin. It's funny, dude. Randomly find like old planes and shit sitting out, like stripped down and basically nothing, like out in a, like on the edge of a cornfield and stuff. You're like, what is the story with that?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't land there. Like, why is it? It's wild.
Got the airport. Feel good.
I got it. I'm coming in, turning on final approach.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to touch and go here.
Copy.
But I'm going to do the small runway. I'm going to do 2-8.
I didn't even see that.
Coming in behind Silky.
Don't trust me.
Oh, I see you now.
I am stringing this thing together. Pretty good approach right across the front of these buildings, though.
Direct crosswind though. This kind of
Yeah.
sucks. Holy shit, does this suck?
15
Why
knots
I-
from the
that's
south.
why I picked the one that I'm doing.
We're cooler.
Okay.
Yeah, look at us go. That glide. Yeah, baby. Oh, get down. Oh my god, I'm still not touching the ground. Just get
Yeah,
on the
I
fucking
was
deck.
at the very almost at the end of the runway before my wheels touched. Woohoo!
247. Oof. Not good. Not good at all.
My last touch was 100.
Good looking area. I like this lake. Man, that's pretty.
Oh, what is
Swinging
that?
here behind 8.
That is Tuca Lake.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I have my family rented a few cabins on this lake, and this is the one that's got
Rolling
the fork in it. Yeah. Saw a bunch of amphibious planes come in here onto this lake quite a few times.
Ooh, boy. There's some swirlies
It's
on those
rough
trees.
as guards.
Just a little bit, yeah.
It's like, okay, it's a good looking approach. Good looking. Came over the trees
And
and,
then
it's like,
dumps
woo!
you. Yep. I should have warned you about him.
That's okay.
Outpace
I hit the
whaling
height.
gear.
I was a rough 235 on that one.
Just got overrun by a twin.
I mean, the gear can
Weird.
handle it, but
Get down. No, I don't want to go up. Go down. The entire runway.
I saw the other day that Harbor Air out in Vancouver, they're converting all their beavers to electric.
Yeah, that's
did see that.
cool.
That is, I mean, they're already, I think they're all converted to turbine currently. But I saw
How do
that
they
they're-
get any range out of an electric airplane?
well, they don't really fly.
they don't
that
fly.
far.
Yeah, they're
Like-
just like from like the Nanaimo to Victoria, which is like a 12-minute flight,
Yeah.
or
okay.
like they're just all in the harbor. They're like basically taxis. They're not like long
Yeah.
range.
I think like the furthest they go out is like 50 or 60 miles, and you can definitely get that range out of
Yeah, that's doable, yeah.
the more
Yeah.
modern electric motors
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting though. Like I want to like see videos of it because it's just gonna be weird because all you're gonna hear like right is like the prop.
The
spinning.
props noise. Yeah. The
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the redundancy on that?
How far?
Wings.
What's the glide profile on a beaver?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Or
I'm
or
just
an otter.
Right down.
They got redundancies for everything. What's redundant on that?
Well, don't they fly like the Pilatus Porter as well?
I don't know if they fly any porters. I think it's just otters and beavers up there. I think.
No.
Like your battery cable just gave up the ghost. What do you do?
Glide.
Let's see.
Maybe they have a redundant battery. They can switch over to the B electrical.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
Something. You gotta have something.
every once in a while.
But if
you'll
they
see-
crash, you'll never put the fire out.
right. Yeah, they've been having some. I mean, they've been pretty small aircraft, but out at Oshkosh, they generally have electrified stuff there. At least they have the last few years.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, that does work. Oh, goodness. And does this work?
It is bumpy as shit.
So before we get to Perry Warsaw and to waypoints, at some point, if you went straight north, that would lead you straight to K-Rock or Rochester International Airport.
Yes.
And I've flown out of that airport many times because that's where I lived when I was living in New York.
Oh, we could have been
Nice.
buddies, Doc. IRL buddies. I think Rochester's only about 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, something like that. But you were in Australia then, so.
Yeah, fair.
I should probably see what the schedule. Let's see. May,
Yep.
June, July. Yeah, we should be getting some things on the list for.
Silky, are you
Silky's
dying?
having
What's
problems.
happening?
Getting ready
Oh
to.
my god,
here.
flying over this ridge on the Canada, whatever lake. Fuck. Just getting
That's
shook
not-
up here.
Canandaigua?
Oh.
Canandaigua.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I need to.
It looks like Canadice on the map.
No.
Oh,
Canadice
Canandaigua.
is over.
I see. Yeah.
Gotta. Do we have
Oh,
a
that's
schedule yet?
Gorgeous, man. That is beautiful.
Don't worry, I can do
What's
pronunciations
beautiful? I
for you
can't see
guys.
shit.
Yeah, I'm just socked in.
Yeah,
I'm
visibility
running
is
high
great.
college, y'all. So I am
Uh,
not playing that win.
from what I can make out. Let's see what the.
I can see name tags, that's about it.
Yep.
I
Flying the
can see
caribou
strobe
in
lights.
this is not ideal.
Oh, sweet, dude. Fifi and Doc are both gonna be at Oshkosh this year. That's awesome.
Who's that? The
The
two
B-20,
B-20s?
The two B-29s, yeah.
Yeah.
Air Force Material Command highlight. Oh, it looks like they're gonna have some B-52s there at all.
When is that?
July...
Go.
Third week of July, I think.
It's like the very end of the
Yeah.
carries
It's
over
like the
into-
26th through the 29th.
Yeah.
What day y'all go?
I usually go on the weekend. Is typically when I go. What is this?
I'm trying to-
AirVenture Cup race.
I'm trying to convince one of my friends to either take me on their plane or find one of their friends that's going to take me on their plane for the weekend.
Flying into AirVenture is a shit show, at least during the mass arrivals.
Yeah.
Oh man, it got thick coming through
Yep.
here once you're past the lake.
Once you pass the lake, you can't see anything. I'm just like one hand on the joystick, and if I see a mountain looming, I'm just gonna yank it.
I'm gonna try and get down. Well, no, I'm not gonna be able to because the. Let's see,
You
I
might
can
be
dip down
looking at
into
some trees. Still
the
good.
valley a little bit, but
Yeah, I'll be skimming them, but I reckon I'll pass. You
I'm
know,
in
I'll
some
bump
more
it up just a
training.
little bit.
ooh, man,
2500.
it is fucking sketchy right here.
I'm really getting tempted to shift it to high clouds because I'm just getting
Yeah, I can't see
bacon
anything.
around like an English natty.
Yeah, well, it's okay if you switch. Doc.
Yeah, I want to see stuff,
I
so
can't
I
even
switch.
click on. I can't even click on the button. You know what? Yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna switch because I can't even like click the mouse buttons because the cockpit's shaking around all over the place.
Yeah, I got
I'm
20.
stable as a rock. I'm just can't see anything.
I
It's
love my clouds. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, that's better.
yeah, we need to do
Welcome
that.
to the real world.
Yeah. Welcome to the
Weather.
fucking show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Oh,
way
that's
more
so much
beautiful.
better. Yeah.
what's the temperature here? 47. Alright, let's see if we can
Alright,
like try to stay in the same temperature range.
try this lake, guys.
That's fog. Don't want that.
Town of Richmond.
No.
Easy. Nailed it.
Alright. No, this lake that we flew, that you guys are flying over right now.
Jesus Christ.
Honey Lake.
Guys,
Honey Lake? Yeah.
looking.
Nope. Wrong.
Honey Yaya.
Yeah, yeah.
Honey away.
Honey away. Oh, that's exciting.
Honey away lake. Everyone screws it up.
Can
It's
see
like the
why.
majority of the
I've been through Canada.
cities in Wisconsin. Nobody can pronounce them right.
Yeah. Konnichiwa. Nishu.
Oh,
These are all Indian names, right?
yeah. Most usually that's sort of stuff you'll run into. A lot of the stuff in Wisconsin is part of like the Ho-Chunk tribe and whatnot, so they're all Indian names typically.
That sounded almost Korean, Dark.
I'm just making stuff up. It was starting like Native American, then it finished like Oriental. Like, I have no idea which Asian country I could have sounded like, but whatever.
I can actually cruise over the trees and not get thrown all over the place.
You doing a touch and go?
I'm just buzzing.
Copy.
Could have done this with high clouds from the get-go because I would have liked to have seen the Finger Lakes. Well, yeah, I would have liked to have seen the Finger Lakes.
We're still in the Finger Lakes. You just didn't see the big ones.
Is the runway on the right or the left side of the hangars?
Yes.
It depends on which direction you're coming. I think it's going to be on your right.
If you come in that way, watch for the hill. You're gonna have a bad time if you touch down early.
Yep, I see it.
Big hump right there.
You going for a landing, Dark, at the other end?
I'm coming around. I'm on final.
Yeah, I'm about to turn on final.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Am I in the middle of the runway? I can't really tell.
Yeah, same.
There's this huge hump over here. This is not going to be good. Down. Oh, that was definitely aircraft carrier landing style.
What'd you get?
310.
310. Alright, going in.
I got 191.
You guys see that Lufthansa 747 that fucking slammed it down? Where was that at?
Oh my god, yes.
You saw that? Dude, that was
Holy
nuts.
shit.
69. Yes.
Oh my god.
I sent it to you, Doc, the Lufthansa that just slammed the shit.
Yeah.
Holy god.
That's probably going to be a maintenance check.
Ah, Waylon. No, they took off. And they flew like 2 hours after they did that landing and that go around, they took off again.
Yeah, right.
Wow, that's nuts, dude.
Come on. Yes! Ooh. Oh, man, I just skimmed that hangar.
I skimmed Wayland. Or actually probably took out his front window.
It was crazy how much the
Everything underneath
I
that.
had your front wheel in my cockpit.
Yeah, that's
So-
kind of what I figured happened.
And I think if my plane hits your plane, my plane is gonna lose.
yeah,
It's
more
also
likely.
probably likely.
Jeez, I can see that giant model from here.
There was a transol at Oshkosh last year, and they were doing, yeah, and they did a. I was like, man, thing looks pretty rough, and they were doing doing like part of the Warbirds in review, and they had a little bit of a sketchy landing, and then they flew on to a show in New York State, I think. There's a video of it, same exact aircraft, and they got real squirrely on landing and ended up sliding off the runway. It was bad. Like literally like sideways, like sliding. It was nuts.
I think I saw their landing in Oshkosh. It was sort of a combat landing or a tactical landing or whatever they call it.
Yeah, they
So
didn't.
very steep.
Yeah, they stayed on the runway at Oshkosh, but when they went to that other air show, and I think it was in New York, like everybody's like, all the chairs and everything are pretty close to the runway and stuff, and they're like, oh, like he's getting all squirrely and shit. Everybody's like, we might need to run. Tell if these are new boat models. I doubt that they're part of that.
The AI ship traffic?
I don't know if they're part of the, because he added a ton more boats.
I don't even have it
I don't
downloaded.
think
I
on
don't
the
see any
lakes, only
boats.
on
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I don't see any
then.
boats. So
I read that they only updated ships on the oceans, not on the inland lakes.
Okay.
I tried to have him add some boat lanes to a custom airport scene that I did, but he was super busy and didn't have time to do it.
Sure. Yeah, I ended up turning. Well, I ended up turning my boat traffic way the hell up. I haven't had a bunch of like conflicts and things like that with it, so I was like, nah, whatever. Because he tells you to run it only like at 10%, but
Yeah.
like I was flying into big harbor areas and stuff, and it's like I'm not seeing like any
Any
boats
boats.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, so I
Kinda
haven't
dark.
flown into any. I haven't done any flying by the coast though since I updated that last week. So
Yeah, I actually updated it this morning and had a flight in the North Sea, and there's plenty. So I saw a warship, some tankers, some sailing yachts.
nice.
Oh, it was good. Also, no real performance hit that I noticed. And I think I updated from it's version 5 now. I had version 3.5 or something. So
Yeah, I think that's what I had too. And like everything, like all the boat routes and stuff, they all used to have like separate folders and things
yeah,
like that.
that's
Now they're
just
all,
one folder now. Yeah,
yeah, it's all consolidated.
I've yet to find an aircraft carrier though. Or there's supposed to be some war game, NATO war game or Chinese war games, naval games. I've yet to find them.
Oh, sure. I know that you can't land on any of them. I think he had it for a while, and now you can't. So, I think I read in there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with 24, because they're supposed to have a bunch of ship traffic and stuff in 24 as well, I guess. I don't know.
Silky just disappeared from me. Oh no, she's up there.
Yep, she's up here next to me.
Slowing down a little bit.
Oh no, you were just too high for me. I didn't see you.
Oh man, I just hit a big leg spike there.
Yeah.
Did you hit it too?
Yeah, you were passing me, and then all of a sudden you're back behind me again.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I had a big leg spike for some reason. I don't know why.
Is anyone gonna buy the SimFX pack from Parallel 42 when it comes out?
hello.
I'm tempted to. I'll watch some reviews first. The only thing I'm really super interested in potentially is the animated auroras and stuff. I mean, I'm interested in all the stuff, but it really depends on like what reviews say
Yeah.
are like performance hits and things like that. Because
Yeah.
I
Makes
mean, like
sense.
you know how smoke effects and things like that, and all
Right.
that can kind of cause issues with performance. So.
Yeah, but does that even make sense to buy such a add-on now when 2024 is around the table? You don't know what that's
Well,
gonna bring.
right. I mean, that's the whole thing too. I mean,
God.
they've done sim effects in the past, and they've always been. I mean, that's what Parallel was kind of known for before they started trying to do like planes and shit like that. They did like the camera stuff and then the sim effects and things because they just weren't as in depth in the sim. But yeah, being this close to 24, like we don't obviously know what's going to be in that, or like if they're going to have to completely like rewrite the SimFX code, you know, depending on how things work for that type of stuff in the new sim. So
The next stop our halfway point or the one after?
The one after the next stop.
Okay.
I don't have my rudder pedals hooked up yet. I keep trying to step on them.
You know what I don't have outside of VR?
uh,
Oh, these rudder pedals are nice. You can step on them and everything.
Wow.
What is up there to the what is up there to the northeast? I see some big planes sitting up there.
That would be Dark's Rochester Airport, right?
Is that Rochester up there?
that's
Okay.
right.
Just trying to figure out.
Oh
I was
no,
like,
actually that's behind us at 45 degrees.
yeah, this would be up to the northeast.
Buffalo.
Maybe...
Or no.
Yeah,
No.
Buffalo.
Buffalo,
It'd
yep.
be northwest. Sorry, I'm looking at this wrong. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've got
That
north
might
up
be
here.
Niagara.
yeah, it's up. No, it's well, what's Buffalo's main airport? Taylor Johnson, or Niagara Falls International.
Buffalo, Niagara is the
that's
K-Buff is
probably-
their international.
Gotcha.
Buffalo.
I think I flew in there once, and the default airport is garbage.
Buffalo, yeah. See, Buffalo, Niagara International. K-Buff.
That might have been the one where I was like, well, there's an ILS here. And literally, like, I landed on grass. Like, it's so weird. I'm like, Asobo. Come on.
Is, I've flown in there. It's an actual airport.
Yeah, but is it just like very like basic like garbage default?
No, it has paved runways. It doesn't have. It's not like grass.
I thought it was Buffalo. Maybe it
when
was
it was first came
someplace
out.
else. But yeah, I flew in someplace. It was either that or it was maybe someplace farther east. But like the ILS, the localizer, and the glide slope were all there. And I was like, okay, I don't see runway lights, but I caught something, so... And I landed at the airport, but it was literally grass. I was like, okay.
Maybe
Is
caught.
a touch and go, or is this a full stop?
Touch and go. The next one is a full stop.
Copy.
Gotcha.
Unless you guys want to make the asphalt a full stop. 'Cause the next one is grass, I'm pretty sure.
Grass is fine.
Are those pappies
Yeah.
flashing for you, Dark? Or are there flashing lights next to the pappies?
Yeah, the flashing lights
yeah,
are...
that's runway.
Well,
Yeah,
those are runway lights. Those aren't pappies. Those are green. That's
Yeah, they're just
denoting
like-
the beginning of the runway.
Yeah. Because this has got a
Display
displaced
threshold. Yeah.
threshold, yeah, so it's telling you where the runway actually starts.
80 feet per minute.
There's no pappies here. But there are taxi signs on the side of the runway that, oh, there's a grass runway.
No,
No.
none of that.
We're not starting that shit now. But we had so much fun earlier in the week.
Who was it? Who was it out of 8 or 9 that sent that on Insta?
I think 9 sent it to me, and then I sent it to the group chat.
I screwed my face up so much. I'm like,
What's that?
grossness, Dark. They're degenerates.
Must not been in on that one.
No, I was
No,
not.
we have a group Instagram Reels sending chat.
Yeah, I can
feel like-
always tell
I
when
feel
things
like I
on
need to
the
be in on
loo
this.
because I just get swamped by them.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah, he's pooping.
I need to be in on this Insta chat.
Well, we can add you. We just send basically either cats or airplane reels on the
Oh,
chat.
shit.
That's all I
Or
do, dude. That's
reels
all I
about Australia.
Or Australia,
That's all I
yeah.
switch for on. That's all my Insta is, basically that and like brewery memes.
Well, send me your Instagram handle and I'll add you to the chat. Anyone else
Okay.
wants to be added to it?
Hmm.
Let's see. I don't know if I can.
Fun story. One of my female friends when I was living in Rochester asked me to come pick her up from Buffalo because she was flying into there. I was like, why didn't you just get a flight to Rochester? And she was like, well, they didn't have a direct flight. I'm like, okay. So I decided that I would drive out and go pick her up. And I get to Buffalo, and it's socked in, much like we were today.
Does it
I
get
sat there
diverted to Rochester?
I sat there for 2 hours
Oh,
after a 2-hour, hour and a half drive, and it got diverted to Rochester.
No.
That sucks.
rip.
Oh, I was pissed. I was screaming at my windshield the whole way home. He didn't even give me a hug.
Just imagine somebody like going
And for
down
that,
the
she should have been touching you dingle dangle. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No. She's way too. What's the word I'm looking for?
Prissy.
Ooh. Brutish.
Wind farm to play in.
Religious. Prudish and religious. Yeah, there we go.
That'll work. But I mean, so is. Well, no, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, are we starting this again?
Nope, we're not going to say
I
it.
don't
We're not
even
gonna-
know what it is.
Nope.
Say
Do
it.
it.
Say it.
Not
Let's
gonna
do it.
say that shit.
Say it.
Let's hear it.
Nope. No, it's fine.
Say it. Say it.
Nothing.
Say it.
Okay, I will not, Dark.
Someone's gonna get a
I
talking to
will-
after this flight.
You what now?
I will not say it.
You're gonna have to.
I love it. Are we gonna
Marisa off the
start this
top
now?
rope. Elbow drop.
Are we gonna start this now?
Yeah. That's the only
Love
kind of
it.
physical action Nate's gonna get from her, apparently.
I mean, I already punched him once when I was drunk, so he knows.
She gave me a dead arm.
You guys get violent when you're drunk.
Oh, it was
I
just
d-
me
I
that one
don't.
time.
It was just her that one time.
Yeah.
Just the
But
one
she
time.
had good
deserved
reason.
it.
She had good reason to hit me. I was
Right.
being
you're being male.
That's
An
Immature.
immature 24-year-old without consideration of anyone else around him.
That does sound like a domestic abuser excuse, though. He deserved it. It was only one
I
time.
was under the influence.
Also sounded
And then I
oddly
started
specific.
bawling. Well, and then I started bawling, and then I was crawling to the bathroom because I was gonna throw up, and then I, ended up crying on a pile of moving boxes, and then I threw up in a pitcher. And I remembered nothing the next morning. So.
You're so classy.
That sounds like fun.
There you go.
Oh, I
Wolf.
know.
Yay. I'm excited.
But I was crying because I spilled my drink on my favorite Costco shirt. So
Oh my god,
That
that is
was
all
a-
class. Just stop. Just stop.
it was a night.
I woke up once, lost in an alley in a foreign country.
Oh my god.
Did you have all your internal organs?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I think.
Did you get to that foreign country while drunk, or did you at least remember getting drunk in that foreign country?
Both.
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 That's even more disturbing.
The fuck is this?
Why are all these people talking funny? Yeah.
Alright, and
Why are the shoes all lined up outside the door? Ah,
Why would people leave perfectly good shoes outside? This is weird.
Why are they all looking
Thank
strangely
you.
at you and wielding these strange large metal objects?
actually, I was in a place where I couldn't even see anybody. I mean, it was an alley. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like hungover. Where am I?
You're like,
It's not
how did I get here?
Who am I?
There's a song that goes along with that, huh?
This is not my.
This is not my beautiful house.
Guide me in there, Dark. I don't know where it's at.
oh shit. Flaps full deployment.
Dark, take the wheel.
Jesus, why?
Jesus is drunk. Dark needs
God
to take
is-
the wheel. Oh,
God
I
is
see it.
dead,
Oh
man. It's
my
all
god,
you
it's a
now.
parking lot. Dark, it's just a parking lot, bud.
I got it.
Oh,
Oh, we're landing here, eh?
yeah.
I mean, it was either that or the golf course over here by the radio tower.
That's paved, isn't it?
It's paved.
Looks
Yeah.
paved to me, yeah.
It is. I forgot that it's paved.
There's dive bombing out. I didn't realize I was close. I was too busy scrolling.
Scrolling for that meme.
Scrolling.
Scrolling cats on Instagram.
Fuck yeah.
Got it.
That is, yeah, that is literally like a parking lot.
Dark's got it.
Hey, Loki, you little idiot.
Alright, we're gonna.
Really?
Get my feet back on the pedals here.
Oh,
There, look at that. Eh? You did just fine.
Well, I didn't have any worries. I was worried about everybody else.
got all the
Oh my
drag
God,
out.
get down on the ground.
Because if all else
Fucking hell.
fails, I think I
Go
have
again.
reverse thrust, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you do. You do. And it's very good. That thing will pull you up in no time. I'm gonna have to do a go around that. I was not slow enough then.
1.17 Gs, 146 feet per minute.
Get down.
Oh, have I told you guys recently how good the sim is with the 4080? Holy shit.
Is it?
Oh,
I've got it with 3080. I just
that's what I upgraded from.
Same.
Hey, Blake.
I'm just not even fully utilizing the 3080. My CPU is shit.
Eat a bag of gummy dicks.
I did basically just for the frame gen.
What do you
Give
have? Are you running DLSS or
No.
TAA?
TAA with frame gen. The LSS is still not good for glass displays, so.
True. God, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm gonna dip at the end of this runway and try and pull up and lose some speed.
There's a handy hill there, so you can touch down on the grass, then go uphill for a bit, and then you're slow enough for the actual asphalt. That's what I did.
Get down.
Slow down.
It's gonna be fun.
31.
Slow it down.
31. And I'm
Off the end of the runway.
no,
Runway.
like 3 meters onto the grass. That was a good landing.
What are you in?
Seminole.
Yeah.
Same as Dark.
Same as me.
31. Oof.
Who's perched
31.
under my wing?
I can be. I'll do that. I want to be hot. I want to be held.
Wolf is.
Oh,
Maybe.
you're like right under my main engine, or my left engine.
Yeah, Wolf's getting cozy. And here comes Feel Good to Cuddle.
Here's feel good. Take
It's
a
gonna be
photo.
fun. Why you guys make it weird?
You know who you're with, right? Like, you know who you're flying with, yeah?
What do you mean, make it weird?
Yeah,
He
right.
thinks this is bad, and he wanted in with the Insta chat. Oh man, you're in for some times.
All good.
Cuddle pile over there.
Nice.
Okay, is everyone down? Back at, holy, 22?
Everyone is down.
Okay.
That's good. It's a shame that Shorts isn't releasing till tomorrow. I would have totally brought it today. That would have been fun.
What?
The box, not the box car, the Sky Van thing is
Sky van.
tomorrow. Same with it's the last sim update.
What?
Mm.
Coming tomorrow on a Sunday?
Yeah, the 28th. Weirdly enough. Sobo.
That's really strange. Oh shit, man.
Alright, it's coffee time. BRB.
Yeah, I suppose. No.
Dark, are you joining the cuddle pile?
Yes, I'm joining the cuddle pile.
Welcome. Welcome to the cuddle pile.
I'm surprised I fit under your wing. And Wolf's wing. I'm like perfect.
No. Okay.
By the way, guys, if you liked Fallout as a TV series, do you know Twisted Metal?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Hey, knocked that, and it was short too. You knock it over
Yeah.
in what 3 hours? Hey.
Yeah, I just started it because somebody recommended it to me because it said it's quite similar to Fallout. I find it funny.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. A lot of the cast from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in it as well, since that show's ended.
But it's only the female lead, right? Or is there other people as well?
Have you finished
I only
it yet?
see. I've only seen three episodes so far.
Ah, okay. Well,
Okay.
You'll see who turns up.
Okay. And if you really want to waste some time, watch Rebel Moon. It's really bad.
Oh,
So bad.
dude,
What?
I watched the first and
Dude.
can't even remember what happened in it.
The second is worse. The
No.
second is worse. I didn't think it's
No.
possible.
That's so false. Incorrect. Rebel Moon is great.
Oh my god. Your tastes suck.
Come on,
It's basically the Magnificent Seven, or actually it's Battle Beyond the Stars.
man. Well, whatever. I liked it. I haven't even
Sorry to
finished
hear
it.
that.
Actually, I haven't finished the second one. We got halfway through the second one, but
Yeah, well, that you probably should have stopped it at the first part. You know, like
nah, the
Yeah.
first part was
Watch it.
pretty good.
It's the Seven Samurai in space, and it's not even trying to hide it.
it is like I watched the first and can't remember a single fucking thing except that fucking robot, Anthony Hopkins robot, is at the start of the movie and then he appears at the end, but I'd already forgotten that it even existed as a character.
I forgot about him until he showed up at the end, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the
Oh yeah,
frick?
that existed.
I forgot it was voiced by Anthony Hopkins.
You know what was really good? Holy fuck. Civil War was fantastic. But
I haven't seen that
brutal,
yet.
but fantastic.
I haven't seen that yet.
Very good. But
Okay.
my wife and I went and saw it, and obviously with what's going on in the world right now, there are a few like awkward kind of moments where things were a little bit too real, but yeah.
Oh man. What do we got here? That's funny. Okay.
That's interesting, mate. Both of you have the same livery for me, but it's not the livery I'm in.
Weird. Wow. Yeah. Is everybody still having to do like the whole like change it to full screen mode every time
Yep.
the sim starts
Yep.
up?
Yeah.
I've just
Yeah.
stopped doing that and left it in windowed mode. It's so dumb.
I thought
I just
it-
hit Alt Enter so fast
yeah, no,
Just
it
alt every time.
seems
Yeah,
like
every time.
I need to change it because otherwise there are some buttons I just can't reach.
Yeah.
Last one in, first one
Alright.
out.
22.
copy.
22.
I'm gonna teach you how to count. All the way to 22.
So I brought my lazy boy home after much struggling to get it home. Feels so nice.
You using it as a
Good
computer
old
chair?
No, I'm not.
Boo.
It's right.
Do it.
It's right behind me. Oh, I would go and push the rudder pedals and it would just rock me back.
Yeah.
All right. Do you reckon that caribou can probably cop it? But oh shit, has everyone disappeared? Oh no, there they are.
No, they just took off. Are you trying to drag race me off the ground or what?
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Let you
go
win,
up.
but you'll win. You'll win. You'll absolutely win.
Are we going? We're going.
I highly doubt this plane's gonna get off the deck before the end of. Oh, hang on. Might be all right here. Oh shit. Easy.
I had no problem getting off the deck.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we just left from the halfway point.
Yeah,
Oh,
both fine.
Yeah. That was
That was pretty good.
surprising.
I think you got a head start on me on the rollout, but
Oh yeah.
we both took off at the same distance.
Anybody getting the connection lost warning over and over again?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Nope.
No.
I had
Okay.
one when I first signed in this morning, and that was it. When I was
Be a
testing
specialty
the.
for VR users.
To help with the immersion.
9. We left 9 behind.
No,
I
and
didn't
where
see
are
her.
you?
I didn't see her tag when we took off, and oh, she's muted.
No, she was definitely there. She knows how long the brakes are.
Yeah, she does.
It's Top Gear rules here.
What's Top Gear rules?
Leave them behind.
You're probably getting lunch or feeding the cats or wrangling the cats or herding the cats or the cats have gotten into something.
That's
All
what
the
usually
above.
happens once she goes on break.
Yeah.
All of the above. $500.
That's me.
You are too low.
Terrain, pull up.
Whoa. Whoa.
Up.
Whoa. Whoa.
I wonder why I actually chose to RV14 because I've been hand flying the whole flight. So why did I choose something with an autopilot? When I could have taken the 149.
Some questions will forever remain a mystery.
Yes.
Made it here.
Faster Parrot 6. Stop.
That's evil.
Oh man.
You know what kind of issues I was having yesterday? You would really think that was funny.
There we go.
What happened yesterday?
Oh my god, I did. Connect, disconnect. And I mean, there was nothing I could do about it. I was like, man, what the freak is going on?
Yeah. Wow, that was a hard freeze. Jesus.
Yeah, I think I had this disconnect issue yesterday morning. 6 or 7 times in a row.
Yeah. Okay. Wasn't me. Okay. So I was like, what?
Yeah, that's always fun.
I'm absolutely going to take some sexy pics over Niagara Falls. We are going directly over Niagara, hey? I think.
Are we? I don't know.
We must be damn close to it. Yeah, we're going straight over the falls, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think so, we do.
Yep.
But they don't look that great unless you have the add-on.
Yeah, they're just frozen.
Circuit's doing the touch and go.
Psych!
No. Bad. We're gonna touch on the keys on the other end of the runway.
I think this would classify as a Stuka approach.
For some reason, my RB10 is having like autopilot. Well, not. It's actually not autopilot. Autopilot seems to be functioning. I can't get the heading to work or the navigation to work.
I think that's a bug with the current
Copy.
version, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go up and fly it, but I do think that is broke currently
Copy.
for some reason. I'm not sure what happened because it did work at one time.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah, the
I
14
knew-
is working fine. I tried that yesterday and it was just fine.
I was gonna fly 14, but then I realized I didn't have the GTN 750 downloaded yet. So it's like,
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Obviously, they're trying to focus on getting the 8 out the door here.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, fuck, you can tell it's trying to start loading in photogrammetry for Niagara, hey?
No,
I-
I can't.
one hard freeze.
I'm copping a
No.
whole bunch of micro stutters.
Um, yeah,
They're coming.
Yep.
yeah, coming. Could be getting load in from the airport back there too, the bigger one, potentially, but.
But I think that actually has gotten better, that the stutters that you got when you were close to that larger airport. I think that's been improved, at least it was my experience.
Yeah. I've been having issues with the NZA airports down in New Zealand recently. Like, they're just really bad, like, significant frame drops and freezes and stuff, and they used to be really good. So I don't know if something changed in one of the sim updates that they need to go back and re-optimize their stuff or what. But really sucks because I like flying down there.
Yeah,
Hardly
it's
don't.
one of my favorite places to fly.
I'm hardly down there, so I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did download the Australia update for our next trip.
Cool.
Slightly more vibrant shades of red.
Still looking for this. I think they need to do this animal update. They need to put some spiders in there or something.
To be fair, you can see him from this altitude.
Yeah, that's my point. I mean, where do you get that kind of spiders elsewhere?
Yeah. To get the designs for Helldivers, they obviously went to Australia.
Mm. The bugs in Helldivers are only slightly smaller than their real-world counterparts in Australia.
I had heard they had made them smaller so that people would think they exaggerated.
Yeah, right.
And the automations are only slightly more aggressive in our
Yeah.
current situation.
Right.
Silky, have you installed Helldivers yet?
No,
Why?
I'm not. I haven't even finished putting the sim in yet. You know how much crap I gotta download? I did get Sim Brief and Navigraph put on, so got that part done. And I got like probably 15 apps I need to put on here. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bunch of crap.
I need to. I think I'm gonna move the sim at least 2024. I'm gonna buy a. Because right now it's on a standard SSD. I think I've got another M.2 slot. I think I'm gonna move it to, and I'm just like, thinking about all the having to just go through all the work of doing that again. I'm just like,
It took 4 hours for the initial download, and then about another 5.5 for all the updates.
Yeah.
God, I
4
hope they
hours?
fix that shit for 2024.
Lucky you, 4 hours. It took me, I think, 28 or so.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think,
Are you
what
on-
was it? Like the new map is like 2.2 petabytes.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to, like,
Right, it's
supposedly
streaming.
it's only supposed to download or stream what you need, but
Yeah.
I'm still curious to see how that's going to work with people that have data caps. Since you're going to be streaming more stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
But,
legitimately
like,
like,
if it... Sorry,
what's
go
that?
on.
I'm legitimately like considering upgrading the house to fiber connection, just for that.
Well, if it handles it smartly, like how they're talking about doing, like all the AI stuff with, recognizing what's on the map and stuff, it shouldn't be streaming that much.
Might I remind you that this is Microsoft we're talking about.
Right.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, I guess we stream a lot of stuff as is, because if we turned off Bing data right now, it would just basically look like X-Plane 12, but...
Yeah. Garbage.
Zep
This is
is
Niagara
back.
Falls Airport, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Niagara Falls International.
I can see Canada from here.
I can see Dr. Feelgood's house from here.
I can see Russia from my back porch.
I was waiting for it. I can see
I know you
Russia
were.
from my
I
house.
did it.
I mean, if we're up a little bit higher, you could probably see, like, I'm only about an hour and a half from Niagara. A little bit more, hour 45. Well, I've driven all down through here, like down along the river and that all the way down to Peace Bridge to cross back in. Buffalo's a bit of a dump.
Yeah.
Not as much of a dump as the US side of Niagara Falls. I was absolutely blown away by that a little bit.
What, that America's trashier than Canada?
I was just kind of surprised that the Canada side of Niagara Falls is, you know, it's a bit of a tourist trap, but it's nice. But the US side looks like a bomb's going off. Like, it's such a tourist destination. Like, why not pump the money into it and get both sides happening, you know?
We're too busy
man, we got
pumping
too
all the
many-
money into the military.
I was gonna say we got too many foreign conflicts to be involved in, buddy.
Yeah.
Can't win a proxy war with Russia for pumping money into cities in the U.S.
Well, I was just thinking we can't give Iran $6 billion to buy missiles and Israel the Patriot missiles to shoot them down.
Right. You want to know the real scam?
Yeah, right.
We sell munitions to both sides.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Doc, out of curiosity, have you used about 38% of your fuel for this run?
Dark has left the chat.
Left the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting ready for work. Oh yeah, he's muted and everything. Yep.
Wow, that grass strip is just like right next to some Peggle power towers.
Oop, I see the bridge.
I do too. Calling my name.
Oh, the lag.
Yeah, it's all photogrammetry and through here, eh? Yeah.
Oh, sweet. There's a Volantic icon down there for me to pick up. A cache point. Oh man, these frozen waterfalls sure are a sight to see. Let me tell
They
ya.
sure are. Aren't they?
Just gorgeous.
Breathtaking. I'm gonna fly under this bridge now.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that tall. I mean, you know. People in the Marriott are shitting themselves right now.
Yes, they are.
Holy
And
shit,
they
that
have
is like the biggest IHOP I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck?
You're gonna buzz the tower, yeah.
Can you fly below the bridges?
Yep, at least the white one you can.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt it in the biggest plane here at the moment.
Yeah, I see
right
you.
now.
But I'm too close to wait.
Too close for guns.
Oh, easy. Big old bridge.
What is that? Is that like an artifact, like literally hanging in the sky above the waterfall? It's a UFO. It's a UFO.
Oh, I see it.
You see that
UFO.
shit?
Yep, I see it.
That is weird, dude. I've never seen any of that before. That was wild. It's like that there was like a.
Ugh.
Oh, that is strange,
Woof.
dude.
The water's like clipping in and out so you can see beneath the map while you're flying over
know,
the
yeah.
falls.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You can see down into the abyss.
I've gone to the upside down.
Mm-hmm.
is the next season of Stranger Things coming out? Next year?
It usually comes around like October, doesn't it? Generally.
It's gonna be the last one, I know that, but
It's gotta be. They're getting too old.
yeah.
They're gonna go to college eventually.
I think I'm
What
a
is
couple
that?
seasons behind.
Well, it's supposed to be a light, I guess. Golf course.
Yeah. Hell of a golf course.
Yeah, it
This
is.
has got to be the widest fairway I've ever seen in my life. What the shit, dude?
Yeah, you could definitely land on some of them places.
Yeah,
Eas-
wow.
Easily. Is that a par 10?
Yeah. It's a Trump International. I've got the widest fairways.
That's pretty good.
Big league golf course, yeah.
We've got the bigliest airports or golf courses.
Biggest. Gonna be huge.
But this guy is a real challenge. I know that because sometimes, of course, in German news they try to translate him.
Oh
They,
God, I
they
can.
can't get it right. They can't get it right. I mean, seriously, I know my parents don't speak any English, and they sometimes ask me, okay, is he really talking like he's talking in German? And
No.
I can always say, no, it's worse. It's really worse.
Yeah,
And they don't
they're
believe
not
me.
they're not even real words. I mean, but of course you could say the same thing about half the shit
Damn, that is a big old fairway.
Gen Z says.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every generation has their slang and stuff, I guess. So it's
Oh, Biden. for
But
that
big
matter.
league is not a slang. I think it's just.
It's like,
I think that's basically a misunderstanding of the English language. But,
I had the best covfefe.
Oh, is anyone getting purple trees from Rex Acu season through here a little bit?
Yep, I did.
but I don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it. I have I had some earlier. I haven't. I don't know. I'm probably like a few weeks behind on the update. The new updating the season. So, but there was a couple earlier on in the flight I did see.
Dr. Feelgood, is that
Yeah.
mist over Niagara Falls that I see on your end?
Yes.
How?
Because there's
What?
a really good Niagara Falls scenery.
Yeah.
That is worth
Oh.
getting.
Is it
It's really
payware?
hyper intensive.
I think so, yeah.
Mm.
I
It
can't
used
remember.
to be
I got it
I
ages
think-
ago. I got it like mid last year when I went to Niagara Falls with my Aussie friends. I'm like, you know what, I need to get this listen.
Fair enough.
I think it used to be freeware, and then the guy updated it and made it payware. It's good. It's really good, but it kills.
Yeah.
It's really demanding on your system. So my system couldn't take it. My system couldn't take the freeware version. So I didn't even try.
I think it also does the light show overnight as well. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
they project it on the side of the falls and stuff
Ooh.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So when we were all there last year, we were at Skylon Tower. You can see it in that first screenshot. We were there and we had dinner as the sun went down, and one of the guys put his phone on the window and just let it record the
Yeah.
entire as the sun went down. It's such
Yeah.
a cool video.
Nice.
So we're heading back down to Buffalo now, aren't we?
We sure are.
Yeah.
Over Buffalo.
But not Buffalo Niagara International.
No.
Oh, we skirted that. Yep.
Boats and boats and boats and boats and boats and boats.
Bridges.
Boats and bridges. Boats and bridges. Boats and bridges. Hey, there's a... That one actually looks like that's a handmade bridge over here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
UI as
idea.
well, the Peace Bridge.
Wow.
Go to Baltimore. There's no bridge here. What the shit? What is this? What are these little... There's like little, like... Oh. Interesting. Little rock formations or something. Like... It's actually a nice looking bridge here.
Oh, it's getting kind of close, isn't it?
There's some pink and purple trees right there along the shoreline.
Yeah, I'm getting that. It's like you and me have. Mine's definitely updated this past week as well, so it's
Yeah,
something funky going on.
it's this weird thing that happens at least once a year. Yeah, that's a nice bridge. That's a nice bridge. There's a bunch of even like hand placed like breakwaters and stuff here. Cool. Yeah, there's like a hand placed like rock breakwater. Nice.
Yeah, they actually did a good job on the seats and stuff. The textures. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you can actually tell that the center upper console is carbon fiber too. That's cool.
You talking about the RV10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. And there's
You got the autopilot kicking things, looking around.
Here's some dude on the fucking SWS support that's just losing his shit. That
It's got
on the PC-12 that the aircraft door shuts when you turn off all the power. Like he's just losing his mind and telling us like we're a bunch of fucking...
That the door does what?
When you shut down the aircraft, he's upset because when he unloads his aircraft, when he pretends to unload his aircraft, he turns off the power to the aircraft, the door shuts.
That's
I'm like
common in there. Quite a few planes have that.
I'm like, that's
how do you turn the tablet on or anything?
The tablet is currently non-functioning. It's just it's basically there, but they are building software for it.
Okay. Cool.
No, Silky, you're supposed to have a meltdown over that.
It will run Sky4Sim. If you get Sky4Sim, it will run that, but that's about it.
I'm not melting
It
down.
no worky.
Oh, dude, it's so ridiculous, dude. Like it, or there was ones that are like upset because of the rudder pedal and aileron interconnect. Like we're like, that's the way it is in the real aircraft, and they're like, yes, but it makes it a pain in the ass to fly, and they're like, that's how the real aircraft is, and they're like, well, you guys should like make it less realistic because it's really confusing to fly compared to other aircraft to keep it coordinated. But then they'll be like, there's some things worth, you know, relaxing the realism on, and then they'll bitch about shit like that, like the door like closing and stuff. It's just like, shut. Then don't buy it.
I think instead of having a meltdown on a developer Discord about that, I'd prefer going and get touched by a human being.
It's just like
That's overrated.
It's overrated. It's so funny, dude. The shit that people will complain about blows my mind.
Like, you get those people in just any hobby, and it just kills. Oh my god, just saps the energy from everyone.
Like it acts weird. It doesn't. It flies different than what I'm used to. And they're like, yes, that's how the real aircraft is. Well, I don't like it. You guys should change it. Okay, go touch some grass.
Wow, this is just a nondescript field of grass.
Are we landing here?
Touch and go, at least. I am.
Any patch of grass could be a runway if you're determined.
Also feel good. I noticed that I didn't have my RPM all the way up when we took off from the halfway point.
Ah,
So I did take off a lot slower than I probably would have.
yeah, that thing like takes off and lands on nothing. That really tiny short airfield in New Zealand that they did with all the rocks,
Yeah.
it can land and take off in that, like in the one way. Like it can land, stop, and then take off by the end of it.
Yeah.
Like the Caribous were ridiculous. Like the I've been in one. Like the way back when I was living on RAF base Richmond as a kid. That they took some of the RAF families up in one over Sydney of a night time, just as like a tour kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's loud, it's all metal on the inside, it's totally uncomfortable, all that kind of stuff. But you know, they were made to take off and land in a football field.
Yeah.
Improvised runways and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
They'd
want
be
one.
amazing as like an adventurer aircraft.
I mean, talk about like a hell of a van life conversion.
Yeah. Mate, at the rate the house prices are going, it's probably going to be cheaper maintenance included.
Right, yeah.
But it's all your fault for being 12 years old instead of buying a house.
Right. Yeah, I think ours went up another. Let's see, what was it last year? It's like 10. I think ours went up like another 20,000 just this last year. It's crazy.
Just for existing.
Just for being here, yeah.
What are house prices like in your area? For an average looking family home?
About 350 to 400,000.
Yeah. Jesus, that's rough. Like, how the fuck are you gonna
Sounds
do it,
very
right?
cheap, actually.
Depending on what part of the world you're from, yeah.
Exactly, because I think here you'll start at 500,000 euros or something
I mean,
Holy
for a
shit.
family house.
you can definitely get there, right? You know, but it's
Yeah, but I'm talking lower range. If you want more, depending on where you want it to be, if it's how big the garden is supposed to be, you can go higher, definitely.
yeah.
Like
Do you own
at
your
the rate
place,
that
Wayland, or do you rent?
I rent.
Yeah.
at the rate that things are going in Utah, I'll be lucky to own my own home when I'm 45.
Yeah,
in 20 years.
I mean, it's everywhere, dude. Unless you're like
Yeah.
living like out in the middle of fucking BFE, you know, it's just like it's crazy.
Renting is much more common in Europe than in the US, I believe. So I'd say most people rent.
What is your general like rate of increase though on like an annual basis? Like how much does your rent generally increase? Because here it's ridiculous.
Actually, I have my rate.
Germany's got renters. Not rent. Fuck. Well, what's it called?
There's a cap.
Only,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can only increase a certain percentage.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's,
actually,
has it as well.
Actually, I think my rent increased. Well, actually, my rent hasn't increased since I moved in here, but
Yeah.
the additional cost increased because of the energy prices.
right.
So I rent from privately. So my landlady lives in the same building as I do,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't complain. I've been here for 15 years, and rent hasn't increased once.
Oh yeah,
She
see,
could.
that's-
She really could.
Yeah.
because the location is good, and she recently had to increase the additional cost for energy and stuff like that. I mean that was fair because you know the situation here in Europe.
Yeah.
So that was clear that prices for gas and electricity would go up, and she shifted that to the renters.
Right.
She actually apologized for that. I thought, okay, seriously, it's all good. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere here. Like you see an annual increase, and it's usually pretty significant. Like it's getting really hard for people to rent here.
I think that here it's if you rent here from a big company, from a housing company, then you have that because
Okay.
they're maximizing their profit. But many people here rent privately, and then it depends on the landlord if he or she is really after the money, or if she's more happy to have a quiet person with whom you don't have any trouble.
Yeah, the big controversy here in the States now is they're finding out that a lot of these these agencies and stuff are all using this same piece of software to basically set their rental prices, and it like constantly is comparing like what the rent prices of
That's so
like
fucked. Housing
like-
shouldn't
but
be
that's
a
a-
fucking business.
and
That's
it,
a vicious circle. I mean,
well, right, exactly. It continually like just keeps pushing prices up, and it feeds back into itself, and so then the prices just keep skyrocketing, and like nobody can nobody can afford to maintain their rents and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like
The city that I moved from in Australia went from having a handful of like homeless people on the streets to actual tent cities and people living in cars in the space of a couple of years because there's no there's no caps on rent increases. Like entire families had to move into cars and that because landlords were just putting the rent up by like hundreds of dollars.
yeah,
It's so fucked.
it's crazy.
And the government did absolutely nothing about it. Like, if I had to move, like, I don't plan on going back to Australia, but if I had, the fact that there's no, like, protection against, protection for renters over there is, like, my primary concern in moving back. Because you just don't know. Every year could be an unknown. And that is so fucked for just trying to live and exist.
Right. Yeah,
Here the issue is that living space is scarce because people, the state didn't, or actually there was for the longest time there was much incentive for people to buy, construct multi-family houses. So basically everybody was trying to get their own one-family house.
Mm-hmm.
So renting space is somewhat limited. Of course, we've had a lot of influx from refugees over the last 2 years, which also reduces the supply. And but they're finally getting shit done to build more housing.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. Like everybody wants, especially everybody like the transplants and stuff from the coasts and things like that. They're trying to get out of California or along the East Coast and things like that. They're all moving inland, and they've got ungodly amounts of money. So like or somebody here, is like, man, I don't know, this is a real stretch, for this mortgage, and these people, who are coming from these high-paid technology jobs and stuff out, along the coasts, they'll just come in and, they'll pay $500,000 in cash like it's nothing, and everybody wants single-family homes, but there's not enough of it around, so the prices are just, for any new construction, is just insane.
I had that issue when before I moved here. I lived in Munich, and Munich is one of the top most expensive places to live in Germany.
Yeah.
So basically, I paid the same rent as I do here, but the flat was. No, actually, it's the other way around. It's basically the same. The flat has basically the same size, the same surface area.
Yeah.
But I paid double the price.
Wow.
And I mean, which is funny because the city where I live now, it's not a small city. It's has around about 600,000 inhabitants. It's one of the most industrialized places in Europe. So it's not in the boonies.
Yeah.
But Munich is totally overpriced.
Yeah, it
There's a few
sounds
cities like that: Stuttgart, Frankfurt, Paris. Obviously, absolutely insane the prices that you pay there.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like your city's about the same size as Madison then, where I'm at. About 500,000 people.
Yeah, but this area where I live, the total area has about 5 to 6 million. So it's basically it's I don't know if you ever heard of the Ruhr area.
No.
That's where they dropped most of the bombs in World War II. That's here because we had all the heavy industry.
Okay.
So you might have heard about Krupp, the company, the steel company.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's here. And so we still have, I think once a month or so, we have an evacuation somewhere because they found an old dud from World War II.
Wow.
Yeah. So sometimes you get a call, yeah, guys, you need to evacuate the building and need to find a place to stay for the night because we need to disarm a bomb that we found during construction or whatever. And because now there is construction, they find more bombs that have been around forever.
Right.
So the frequency of these evacuations also increases.
This just blows my mind that there's just bombs like buried under feet of concrete and soil and stuff that just have been sitting there for decades, you know. It's insane to me. It's so crazy.
I think I saw an Instagram post or an article or something that there was a live mortar in this old couple's garden for years, and they didn't know what it was, so they just painted it and made it part of the decorations. And then one of their sons or neighbors came over and saw it, and they're like,
what is
"Holy
that?
shit, that's a mortar!" And they called the bomb squad, and they were like, "It's a fucking live mortar that this couple has just painted." And you know,
Like, oh, that's a nice yard decoration.
yeah, they thought it was just like a random pipe or something.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, but when I talk about bombs here, I'm talking about these aerial bombs from World War II. So 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds. So, and actually they had an issue. I think usually they're really good with the disarmament of these bombs because they have a lot of practice and they're very familiar with all the different types of bombs that were dropped here.
Right.
But of course these bombs also age, and then the ignition ages and stuff like the fuses age, and sometimes they had one problem here. I think a year ago or something. They actually the bomb actually exploded. Nobody was hurt because they knew it was going to explode, so they could evacuate everybody, including the bomb disposal people. But they said, okay, we have to have it. We have to let it explode. There's no way we can deal with this otherwise.
Yeah.
And it shredded an entire building. So basically, it was completely unusable after that. And it was right around the corner here.
Wow. Yeah, that just because I just finished watching Masters of the Air a couple weeks ago, and yeah, they were doing all those runs into Germany, blowing up like the ball bearing factories and the railroad.
Yeah, sure.
And
All
stuff
the
like that.
strategically important stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think they also still find a lot of bombs in London and Coventry, so all the places where the Luftwaffe was. So no, it's not a Allies only issue.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not know where this little runway strip is.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I think you're right on top of it.
No,
Think not?
I think it's like right
I think
here.
Flying over it right now in that dirt. Is it that dirt?
Oh,
That's
I
what
found it.
mean.
It's right here.
It's, yeah.
There? Okay.
It's right here.
Yeah. Is it
See
that dark? It's that dark strip up the middle of that field, isn't it?
Yep. There's a hanger just off the side.
That's ooh, that's quite a hill too. Oh, I see. It's right off the side of the road, isn't it?
Yep.
Maybe I see it. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, he's right. I see the markings. There's actually an airplane baked into the texture here.
I think I'm a little off. Ah, I see it.
I think
Got it.
This has been a really nice flight.
Mm-hmm.
It has been.
Yeah, at least once we change the weather.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from a sightseeing perspective, the first half hour was less than stellar.
Yeah. I like live weather when it's good live weather. Outside of that, I'm high clouds. I want to enjoy these flights.
VFR kind of guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is this
well,
paved?
No.
It says grass on little nav maps,
Doesn't look
but
like
it looks
it.
like it's dark grass.
Dragon, are you on approach? Is that the runway?
I think so.
Because it looks like it, yeah.
This looks like dark grass or something.
A little bit high here.
Yeah, it's just dark grass.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh, I just got a really nice 40 feet per minute on that previous grass runway. It was a beautiful landing.
Looks like there's a road leading basically right up to the end of the runway. Going up the hill here.
Okay, that was a bit of a bounce. I'm gonna park next to the Airbus.
A little bit of an uphill too, looks like.
Yeah. Yeah,
A little
at
bit.
least a little bit.
That was a nice flight.
Yes, it was.
Sorry, I fell a little bit behind. Not as far as 9, but I'm coming in now.
You need
Get
to rub
thrown
it in,
around a
don't you?
little bit.
Oh gosh, I stayed on the left tank the whole time. I forgot to change tanks.
Whoops.
Made it. Made it.
It's called Neverland? Neverland Airport? Okay.
Neverland Airport.
That's a dangerous name for an airport, isn't it?
For anything. For anything.
Oh, that was some stellar German humor then. I really like that.
I think you underestimate us.
Hello,
Okay.
friends.
Hello.
Hello.
I really like flying this plane, Dark. It's really just easy and stable and nice.
I agree.
Good stuff.
All right, wait half an hour for 9 to roll in.
Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. What I got here?
Y'all don't have to wait for me. It's okay.
What were you doing back there anyway?
I was cleaning my humidifier. I'm trying to clean my room. So yeah.
Why, you're just gonna destroy it again?
Yeah.
It's just gonna get dirty again. Ooh, what is that? That's an easy tool. Nice. Surf air. Huh. I was gonna try and get some stuff done outside today, but
Just stay inside and play video games.
I mean, you know,
The better option, it really is.
it kind of is.
Yeah. Probably better than going to work.
Well,
Call in sick, Dark.
calling sick. Fuck them. They always call in on you.
Yeah. I can see 9's light, so she must be fairly close.
I
But then
just
30
got to
miles away.
Burdick.
Where are we going
Well,
tonight?
Burdick is only
Well-
5 miles away, so you're not that far.
Where are we at? We're at Juneau, aren't we? That's where we're
Yeah.
at right now.
Are we heading to Ohio now? Like Cleveland and all that? Next week?
Cleveland rocks.
How great was the Drew Carey show? So great.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Yeah.
I love how he looked like a stud back in like the day he was in like the army and that, and then went to the Drew Carey show and looked like the way he does, and now he's gone back to looking like a stud again.
Right.
Like, what a story arc.
Stokey will probably do. We'll fly up to Yakutat, and then from there we'll go over to Cordova.
Gotcha.
Um,
I'll try to be
hmm.
situated by then.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Wait a minute, where the hell? Give me a sec here. Well,
What
I guess
guy?
it's called Mudhole now, but same thing, Cordova. Merrill K. Mudhole Smith. But I think they still call it Cordova.
You guys doing butt stuff tonight?
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes I disappoint myself.
I kind of wish Valdez was on their list because that's kind of a cool. That's a cool little like valley to fly into. Valdez is pretty close, but I don't know if they actually operate. No, they don't. They don't operate big jets into there. It's just the small stuff. I think Valdez was like one of my first experiences flying up in Alaska, and it was completely socked in. I was like, I'm just gonna fly towards these mountains and it'll be fine. And it was a very bad experience. It's really bad. It was not good.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
I've still
chrome
got
livery
a-
was not the choice. It is blinding me. It's right on my nose and I'm blinded.
No.
It's okay, we'll make it in.
Uh-oh. What is this? Carbon spark. Is Mark flying today? Oh. The hell?
Looks smooth as hell.
That was smooth as could be.
Butter.
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 30, 20, 10. Butter.
Butter. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna make like a fuck off and get out of here for a little while.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks for the fight, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Catch you all later.
See y'all later.
Mm-hmm.
later. Later.